I was scared of dentists in the dark. I was scared of pretty.
Alright, so today we got the big white monster, of course. Got some good caffeine going. We had a pretty good leg day. Talk about some kind of how ambition can be held back by no direction, and kind of how to break out of that cycle and actually get shit done and, you know, make it to where you want to be.
I was scared of dentists in the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in that dream. I think I'm unstuck. I just wanna know.
Something I've learned in my pursuit of success is that ambition, you know, without any sort of direction, tends to cause a lot of frustration. Now, what does that actually mean? Well, there's two big things I've really noticed when you're trying to be successful and productive. The first is option paralysis, and the second is just not taking action or not following through. I think a lot of people have this deep gut feeling that they're meant for more, like they're gonna make it, they wanna try their best, you know, be successful, usually in all areas of life, but specifically, you know, financially and fitness, you know, etc. But one thing that really tends to stump people is like, okay, where do I start? And this specifically with business or like a certain financial goal, right? It's like, there's so many options, so many things you can do. And people look at all this and tend to get very overwhelmed. And when they finally do pick something, usually they're trying to do too much at once or trying to balance it with, you know, other similar things. And that tends to, first of all, divert your focus and attention, but also bring you less quality and less, you know, quantity in two areas versus focusing all in on one. A great example is myself. About 9 months ago, I was trying to do a clothing brand, you know, focus on my job at Chick-fil-A, focused on saving and do gym content all at the same time. The problem wasn't that was like any of those were bad goals. I was just trying to split my energy between like four things and my focus on four things, which ended up in me not actually succeeding in any of them at that given time. The other mistake that I felt like I fell into was like I'm not doing enough or I wasn't following through. So once I picked something, you know, I was kind of lazy about it. There's two aspects to that. I think definitely there's discipline for the days you don't want to do it, but having kind of like an obsession, like, hey, I'm gonna get here, I'm gonna do this one thing. That's specifically very helpful. So that first thing I picked was the clothing brand. You know, I didn't know anything. I was like, hey, I gotta just start. So I jumped in there, learned as I went. It didn't go as I hoped, but at least I started, at least I fully committed to one thing. After that, I shifted my focus to my part-time job at Chick-fil-A and saving, and I actually made success there because I said, okay, I'll focus on this, my time and energy is gonna be devoted to this. And I actually, you know, saw progress. Now my current focus is gym content. You know, I don't know much about hooks or video titles or thumbnails, but I was like, hey, I just gotta start, I gotta get after it and just learn as I go. I'm still a beginner in a lot of ways, but at least I'm starting. I'm doing something and I'm honing my focus on one thing. So to avoid that frustration of not getting anywhere, feeling like you're not succeeding in anything, is at the end of the day, I took that ambition and I took one thing, gave a lot of direction and purpose, and hey, I'm gonna lock in on this one thing. The other helpful tip here is take your long-term goal, right? Figure out, okay, what's the end goal here? And then figure out a general plan and then take it day by day from there. What do I need to do today? Like the gym content. I wanna make like one posing video, maybe two. I wanna make one talking video and then some training clips. And hey, now I've done that, I got success for the day, you know, I've got something done and I can feel confident that I'm actually making progress without being overwhelmed with like a million things to do. So if you're someone who's really ambitious but you feel frustrated, pick one thing, simplify it, commit to it, and you'll be set.